Stanley Sugarman, a jaded international scout for the Philadelphia 76ers of the NBA, leaves life on the road searching for future stars. His frequent travel takes a toll on his wife, Teresa, and daughter Alex.
What a lovely welcome home.
While he is liked by 76ers owner Rex Merrick, he clashes with Rex's son Vincent. Rex promotes Stanley to assistant coach, allowing him to remain at home with his family. The same evening, however, Rex dies, leaving Vince in charge. 3 months later, Vince demotes Stanley again to scout, sending him overseas. His former college teammate Leon Rich encourages him to leave the 76ers, and also become a player agent. When Stanley's plan to scout a player in Spain falls through, watching a local pickup game, he is stunned by an incredibly talented unknown player. Stanley attempts to speak with the man, Bo Cruz, but is rebuffed, until he makes a FaceTime call to Dirk Nowitzki, to prove his legitimacy. Bo and his mother Paula recount his life story. He was a talented player from an early age, and was invited to play in America at age 15, but stayed in Spain after his girlfriend became pregnant with his daughter Lucia. Bo now works construction, and makes extra money hustling at basketball. After an impressive workout with members of the Spanish national team, Stanley urges the 76ers front office to sign Cruz immediately, but Vincent is unconvinced. Taking matters into his own hands, Stanley pays to bring Cruz to the U.S., telling him he will be signed by the Sixers or enter the NBA draft. At the airport, Bo is detained for an aggravated assault conviction he received in Spain. He is released, but warned that he could be deported if he were to be arrested in America. Stanley takes Bo to play at a showcase organized by Leon, which is also attended by the presumptive second overall pick, Kermit Wiltz. Stanley advises Bo that if he shuts down Wiltz, it will significantly raise his stock with the Sixers. During the workout, Cruz shows flashes of talent, but struggles on offense and at guarding Wiltz, who trash-talks him, and throws him off his game. When Vince passes on Bo, Stanley quits the 76ers, to prepare Cruz for the NBA draft, combined 6 weeks away. Telling Bo his only weakness is his sensitivity, he builds on his mental toughness. Teresa and Alex assist with the training, by preparing meals, and taping workouts. Bo improves dramatically through Stanley's coaching, but Leon cannot get him into the draft combine, after Vince spreads information about Bo's assault charge. Furious at Stanley, Bo eventually reveals the charge stemmed from a fight with Lucia's mother's boyfriend, after she tried to claim sole custody of Lucia. Stanley admits his injured hand was from a drunk driving accident while in college, derailing his basketball team's season and putting him in jail for 6 months. Their trust renewed, Stanley works tirelessly to get Bo into the combine, without success. To create interest, the Sugarmans enlist Julia Serving, to create a viral video of the Bo Challenge, where people including 76ers player Tobias Harris, attempt to score on Bo for money. Cruz is eventually accepted into the combine, and Stanley flies Lucia and Paola to the U.S. to support him. Bo impresses in the physical elements of the combine, but faces off with Wiltz again in a 5-on-5 exhibition game. He initially performs well, but Kermit begins talking trash about Bo's daughter and mother, eventually breaking his composure as he pushes Kermit down the floor. Bo then storms out of the combine. Thinking that their journey is over, Stanley accompanies Bo to the airport. However, before Bo's plane leaves for Spain, Stanley receives a call from Leon, informing about a private game for players and front office members, and that Bo and Kermit have both been invited to participate. Playing without pressure, Cruz locks down Wiltz defensively, and demonstrates his offensive abilities. Rex's daughter Kat, who recognizes Stanley's talent, reveals she is taking over from Vince, and rehires him. 5 months later, the 76ers and Boston Celtics tip-off for a game against each other, with Stanley now the assistant coach of the 76ers, and Bo playing for the Boston Celtics.
soccer.
Soccer.